This is a thrift haul. I don't shop often at all, just because I don't escape the house much by myself, and I don't like to take 3 kids shopping with me if I don't have to. So, but I've had a chance the last couple of days. My mother-in-law was keeping my kids over the weekend, and my grandma kept them today for me for a little while. So this is about 3 different stores I went to. So I got the mitten. We love this one. We got it from the library last year and read during wintertime. Fire. It's fire safety week over here, so this was perfect for that. Tangled, because we like it, and they've never seen this movie. Well, we like Rapunzel, but they've never seen the movie, so I thought it might be fun for them to read the story. They love Frozen, and this is like a 2-in-1 book. That one. When Autumn Comes. These are just books for us to read. They're thematic, because that's what I like to read about to them. So, they've never seen Snow White either, so they might want to know that story. This one's for Thanksgiving coming up. It's a lift the flap, which I really like, and they like, so we'll take turns lifting flaps, and it's a riddle book. It looked fun, so I love this one. We've read this one online, but I like to have the book for them to handle and look at later, and so that's what I like to do. This one, I thought this was really neat, and we're going to read it, the one about Dalmatians. I think there's one about Dalmatians in here, or at least fire dog rescue, I don't know, whatever. But we had, last week at church, we had the K9 unit come talk to the boys in our boys group at church. So this kind of falls in line with that, and it has interesting information. My son loves animals, so I thought he would like that. There's another animal book. It's 101 Freaky Animals. I'm sure he will love that. He is a fact lover, so anytime he can learn about different things. This is the animals around the world. I thought we might use this during our science time sometimes, and they had great pictures. And this is DK. I love DK books and Usborne books whenever I can find them. Okay, so this whole stack of book was less than $4. It was like 3 something. I thought that was awesome. And then this was, my next one was a place I went today. And all these little readers, I thought this was good. I don't even know how much she charged me for them. I think the total price for these books was like under $3. So, but it's a bunch, it's almost the whole set of these little Clifford Readers. Well, at least 1 through 12 of them. I think it's missing like maybe 1 or 2. I didn't count them. But, so these are probably really beginning. Well, this is book number 9, so maybe it doesn't look like the beginning. But I mean, very simple text. And I just think these are going to be good for the girls when they start reading and get more sight words under their belt, that they'll be able to look at it and read. And I think they'll enjoy that. Everett can already read this level, but I thought it would be good. I find with him, it's good for him to read things. He has confidence to read things that he already can read. So this is another reader about a vet and the vet, and I thought it was a good, very simple. So, you know, he could breeze through that, and the girls eventually will get there. And then this was just a random one, but I thought it was really good because it's all about color words and has fire trucks and different stuff. So just good for practice. There's another Clifford. This was a Usborne Discovery book all about dinosaurs. I thought he would like that, and he did. He looked at it on the way home from my grandmother's and was all excited telling me about it, and just thought that was interesting. And then this one we have coming up in our math curriculum. We're going to start talking about fractions, which he just has that kind of mind, so he already kind of knows about half. He'll say, give me a fourth. So these are ones he already knows, but I thought it was just a good way to show him, you know, it goes from whole, and then it shows what it looks like when they cut it into fours. So that's what we're going to be talking about. I just thought it was great to reinforce it and to introduce it to the girls. So that was that. And then my last one was mostly teacher books that I found. I had one little book about dogs. Just another. This one is about just different breeds of dogs, and I thought he would find that interesting. And the girls will too. They love dogs too. So just thought they would like that. And then these are some books about learning centers, and it has different things you can make these with in the back, I think. Like the patterns and all. So I thought that would be fun to look through and figure out if I can use any of that. This was about social studies, and it's like whole language. I liked this idea, just some of the little stories they have in here. And I just thought it would be good. We don't talk a lot about social studies, so we do history and we do science, but why not throw some social studies in there? And then this is literature-based thematic units. Oh, like my favorite thing ever. And this one's all about animals. And I just thought it had some cute little... I'm a visual learner, so when I see all this, it just makes... It says by me because it's so full of color and full of pictures. And that's my kind of way to learn. So, like that one. And then this was another one about centers for preschooler and kindergarten. And it's thematic units too. So it's transportation, nursery rhymes, which we're going to have coming up pretty soon. We're going to do bats and spiders. We're going to do dinosaurs. We'll do transportation. So it's all stuff we're going to talk about this year that I already know I have planned to do. So I figured why not see what they suggest to do with those units. Space, all this stuff we have coming. So I'll enjoy looking through that if nothing else. But I'm sure I'll get great ideas from it too. So that's what I found. Thanks for watching. This is one I got for my son, and he is loving its anti-tank helicopters. It's like reading an encyclopedia, only it's just very detailed information about how, like how helicopters have evolved and are used in combat and that kind of thing. And he just is eating it up and remembering what he reads, or what we read to him. So he's loving it, and I'm glad. So that was an awesome find.